What happens when a lonely man starts living among many women and begins to consider all of them his wives? How do all those women? Let's find out. The movie opens by showing a cult where most of the members are women and girls. The people in this cult have no connection with the outside world, as they live deep among forests and mountains. In this entire cult, there is only one man whose name is Shepherd. Shepherd is the leader of the cult, and whatever he says, the women follow without thinking twice. All the women wearing red dresses are Shepherd's wives, and the girls wearing blue dresses are considered Shepherd's daughters. However, Shepherd treats them more like friends. Every day, Shepherd spends his nights with his wives, one by one. Tonight as well, he calls one of his wives to spend the night with him, and in this way, the night passes. The next morning, when Shepherd wakes up, he goes to his daughter, whom he loves the most, Selah. In fact, Selah's mother died while giving birth to her, which is why Shepherd loves Selah more than all his other daughters. Selah also looks very beautiful, just like her mother. Selah often asks Shepherd about her mother, but Shepherd always ignores her questions. Instead, he twirls her hair and tells her that she is very beautiful, slowly moving closer to her. But just as he gets close, he stops himself and walks away. Selah keeps watching him, hoping that Shepherd has started liking her. After that, Selah goes to the kitchen with her sister. There, her sister tells Selah that she enjoyed being with Shepherd today and that she has now become Shepherd's wife. Hearing this, Selah feels bad because her sister is a few years older than her, yet she has become Shepherd's wife. Angrily, Selah starts saying unpleasant things to her sister. Her sister tries to calm her down and explains that they are not allowed to insult Shepherd's wives. This makes Selah even angrier, and she starts fighting with her sister. Seeing this, their mother arrives and tells Selah to go to the hut and deliver food. Selah then leaves and heads toward the hut. Shepherd has made many strict rules in this cult. For example, if someone becomes ill, they are not taken to a hospital. Instead, Shepherd treats them in the forest itself. If a woman gets her, Shepherd keeps her away from the group for a few days because he believes women become impure. There are two women in the group whom Shepherd has kept away from everyone else. One of them is always sick, and the other woman's name is Sarah. Shepherd has placed both of them in a separate cabin at some distance from the group. Selah brings food to Sarah and tells her to eat so that she can become pure quickly. Hearing this, Sarah laughs and tells Selah that she is very proud of her beauty and believes that Shepherd likes her. Sarah says that this is not true at all. Once Selah becomes Shepherd's wife, he will turn her into someone like them. Her condition will become the same as her mother's. After hearing this, Selah becomes very disturbed and, feeling hopeless, walks into the forest alone. Meanwhile, at night in the cult, a woman named Petrian, who has a daughter, tells her that she will sleep with her tonight. But Petrian explains that she cannot do that because only their god Shepherd is allowed to tell stories here. She tells her daughter to sleep with her sisters instead. Gradually, everyone falls asleep, but Selah remains awake in her room. Selah has fallen in love with Shepherd and feels drawn toward him. She looks in the direction of Shepherd's room, and Shepherd looks back at her. Just then, the wife who is supposed to spend the night with Shepherd arrives, and the two of them move closer to each other. Selah keeps watching Shepherd, feeling hurt. The next morning, Shepherd's wives are bathing him. At the same time, Selah is also being bathed on Shepherd's orders, because today he is going to spend time with her. Selah is a little scared and asks the women what will happen next. The women advise her that if she goes to the mountains and watches the goats there, she will understand how it's. After hearing this, Selah heads toward the mountains. She sits there, watching how a sheep or a goat gives birth to a baby. In the middle of all this, Selah falls asleep and lies there for a while. But when she wakes up, she sees a sheep in front of her that has just given birth. However, the sheep is lying unconscious. While Selah is watching all this, she gets her for the first time. Selah doesn't understand what is happening and starts screaming in fear. In her panic, she even ends up killing a goat. In the evening, when Selah returns home, she doesn't tell anyone about her because she knows that if anyone finds out, she will be expelled from the group and sent to live with Sarah. She is very scared. After that, Selah goes to her sisters and lies, saying that a dog killed the sheep. Hearing this, her sisters are shocked and take her to Shepherd. When Shepherd asks Selah about the dead goat, Selah lies again and says that some wild dogs killed it. Shepherd believes Selah, so he doesn't scold her. In reality, Shepherd still doesn't know about Selah's, which is why he says nothing to her. He kisses her on the forehead and tells her that he has forgiven her. After Shepherd leaves, Selah keeps thinking about the incident at night. She is afraid that someone might find out about her. While Selah is still awake, she hears some noises outside. She goes to the window and looks out. She sees two officers arriving to speak with Shepherd. The officers tell him that he must leave the area with his group. Shepherd is living illegally in the forest with his followers. The officers warn him that if they don't leave, everyone in the group will be arrested. Hearing this, Selah becomes very worried. Now Shepherd has no other option. The next morning, he calls his wives and tells them that they must leave this place because the people of the outside world will not let them live in peace. As soon as Shepherd says this, he suddenly falls to the ground. All the women run toward him. When he sees all the women gathered around him, he starts laughing. Selah, however, is still standing at a distance, unsure of what to do. All the women lift Shepherd onto their shoulders and start moving forward. Selah walks with them as well. Suddenly, Shepherd places his hand on Selah's shoulder. This signals that the next turn will be Selah's. After that, everyone goes to their respective places. Selah sits alone at one spot, and then Shepherd comes to her and asks why she looks so disturbed. Selah tells him that she loves this home very much and doesn't want to go anywhere else. Shepherd tells Selah to control herself and reminds her that she has many younger sisters who need to be taken care of. If she becomes weak, who will look after them? The next morning, everyone gathers in one place, ready to leave. First, they all pray together. After that, Shepherd, his daughters, and his wives pack their belongings and leave in search of a new place. Everyone is very excited about the new location, but on the other hand, Selah is lost in her thoughts. The night before, they were searching for another place to camp. During the day, the Shepherd's group walked on foot from one place to another, and when night fell, they stopped to rest. At night, while sleeping, Selah had many nightmares in which the Shepherd appeared like a villain. However, Selah thought that maybe this was happening because of her, but that wasn't the case. Selah saw the Shepherd going close to Elos again. Seeing this, Selah walked away to the other side. On one of its walls, she noticed a picture and started looking at it. Just then, Elos came up behind her laughing. Selah felt hurt and went back to her sisters. In the morning, a woman found out about Selah's and told the Shepherd about it. Because of this, the Shepherd sent Selah to stay with Sarah for a few days. After that, everyone continued moving forward in search of their destination. Strong winds were blowing, making it difficult to move ahead. After walking some distance, everyone got tired, so they stopped and set up tents to rest. The Shepherd did not stay with his wives. Instead, he stayed with his daughters. Seeing this, his wives became angry. They talked among themselves, saying, "There was a time when the Shepherd stayed very close to us. We could go to him whenever we wanted, but now he doesn't even look at us." Then a young girl said, "You all have grown old. That's why the Shepherd doesn't look at you anymore. He only likes young women now, and I'm going to be his wife." Hearing this, the women slapped her. Meanwhile, Selah and Sarah were sitting together. Sarah told Selah many things about the Shepherd. Sarah said, "When you were being born, your mother was very sick. The Shepherd could have taken her to a hospital and saved her by getting a proper delivery done, but he didn't. Because of that, your mother died immediately after you were born." Sarah continued, "The Shepherd may look innocent from the outside, but inside he is very cruel." The next day, while wandering in search of their destination, Selah saw a car. Seeing it, she started imagining herself sitting inside it like a normal teenager, living a normal life far away from this group. Slowly, Selah began staying with Sarah, and the two spent good time together. Gradually, the Shepherd found out that Sarah was turning Selah against him. To confront her about this, he came to Sarah alone one day. There, he deliberately moved very close to Sarah so that he could separate her from Selah. The next day, Selah's ended, so she started staying with the other women again. While walking, the Shepherd came up to Selah and said, "I want you to stay away from Sarah. Don't listen to what she says." As they were talking and walking forward, they suddenly heard Adrielle scream. Adrielle was pregnant, and because of continuous walking, she started having severe stomach pain. There was no hospital nearby, nor anyone's house. Left with no choice, Adrielle's delivery had to be done right there. Adrielle gave birth to a baby boy. The Shepherd was barely affected by his wife's death for a few hours. He then told everyone to move forward and continue the journey. Everyone started moving forward, but Sarah stayed behind. When Selah came to her and asked why she had stopped, Sarah expressed her deep anger toward the Shepherd. She blamed him entirely for Adrielle's death, but her words had no effect on him at all. Sarah took Adrielle's baby and left the Shepherd's group forever. Adrielle's child was a boy, and according to the cult's rules, there was no place for boys. That was why the Shepherd had abandoned the baby in the jungle, but Sarah took him in and made him her own. As she left the group, Sarah said to Selah, "You must expose the Shepherd's truth in front of everyone. He is neither a good man nor a god." Because of the continuous walking, all the women became extremely tired, so the group stopped at one place to rest. The Shepherd began to feel that they might have come the wrong way. At that moment, his daughter Tamar suggested that maybe they should go in another direction. Hearing this, the Shepherd felt that his daughter was trying to become the leader, and in anger, he Tamar. Sarah witnessed everything, but no one from the group came forward to help Tamar. After walking for several more days, the group reached a lake. The Shepherd decided to set up camp there. One by one, he submerged each woman into the lake, claiming to purify them. At night, after dinner, everyone went to sleep. Once everyone was asleep, the leader, the Shepherd, called his daughter Selah into his tent. When Selah came to him, because of this, he left the tent. After After he was gone, Seela began imagining Shepherd along with her sisters. Seela went from tent to tent and told everyone the truth about the shepherd. During the journey, all her sisters had already seen his cruelty, so they believed Seela. The next morning, when Seela and her sisters woke up, they saw that their mother was missing. While searching for her, they reached the edge of the lake. There, they saw the shepherd sitting alone. Beside him lay the clothes of his wives. When Seela and her sisters asked about their mother, the shepherd said, "I have sent your mother." He said, "Seela will be my favorite, and whatever she says, everyone will obey." But Seela refused to be. Enraged, the shepherd stabbed her. At that moment, Seela lost control. After this, we see two police officers near the lake. They find the shepherd's wives. Later, officers also find the shepherds. He had been by Seela and her sisters together. Like the shepherd, Seela freed herself and her sisters. And with this, the movie comes to an end.